Last weekend, I went on a camping trip with six of my closest friends: Jake, Brian, Tyler, Connor, Jack, and Eric. We'd been planning it for weeks, and we were all excited to finally escape into the woods for a couple of nights. We loaded up our gear, crammed into two cars, and drove out to this spot Connor swore was perfect: remote, quiet, and full of trails. The first night was honestly awesome. We set up tents, made a fire, cooked up some burgers, and told the dumbest stories we could think of. It was like something out of a movie, just vibing all night. But the second day is where things got a little off. We decided to explore a trail not far from camp. It was supposed to loop around and bring us back by late afternoon. But you know how it goes? I saw this cool path off to the side that curved deeper into the woods. I told the guys I'd catch up and went off to check it out. I figured I'd be gone 5, 10 minutes tops. Well, it didn't exactly work out that way. I must have taken a few wrong turns, because after a while I realized I hadn't seen a single familiar landmark in what felt like forever. My phone? Dead. And I left my flashlight back at camp like a genius. I tried retracing my steps, but everything just looked the same: trees, rocks, more trees. As the sun started setting, the panic really kicked in. I yelled for the guys a few times, but my voice just kind of disappeared into the woods. Eventually, I gave up on walking and found this big tree with thick roots and soft leaves at its base. I curled up behind it, hoping I wouldn't become bear food or something. It was a long, cold night. Every crack of a twig had me wide-eyed. I barely slept, just kept imagining the worst or picturing the guys sitting around the fire wondering if I just bailed or something. But honestly, I was more worried they'd be freaking out. At first light, I started wandering again. Then I heard voices, faint, but real. I shouted, and not long after, Jake and Eric came running through the trees like I was some lost puppy. I've never been so relieved. Turns out the guys had been searching for hours. They split up into pairs and combed every trail they could find. Brian even climbed a tree to try and spot me from above. They were all tired, pissed, but mostly just glad I was okay. Back at camp, they made me sit down and handed me the last breakfast sandwich like I'd just returned from war or something. When we got back to camp, Connor looked at me, laughed, and said, "Nice going, Missing Marshall." That was it. The whole group cracked up and ran with it. Jake added, "No, bro's Mossy Marshall. He's one with the forest." And Tyler? He straight up renamed me Magic Marshall on his phone. His reasoning? I vanished. By the time we packed up to head home, they were calling me everything from Campfire Marshall to Gone GPS Marshall. I even caught Jack humming a fake theme song like I was some survival show host. Yeah, I'm missing Marshall now, whether I like it or not. Lesson learned: don't wander off alone in the woods, bring a charged phone, and never ever leave your flashlight behind. Still, it made for one heck of a story. If you want your stories to be featured in my video, join the Google Classroom. The code will be on screen now, and write up some stories or tell some real ones and have a chance to be featured.